Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Russell Westbrook. He's a guy that'll be sorely missed.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well, but his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was, in many ways, unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Pass to Bain. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Down low. Here's Batase. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Making a name for himself. Goga Batase. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint. And, again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
They get the rebound. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Outside Bain. The rebound by the Bucks.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Banchero outside. There's a screen. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Jackson. And it's Wagner missing.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Porter looks it over. With the drive. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Banchero. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Suggs is a guard, but showing you there, he knows how to get positioning like a big guy to haul in that offensive rebound.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Turner. Now Jackson. Three-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Suggs outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Dort for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 5. Batase with a screen. Some room here for Payne. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the middle. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Batase. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And the Bucks with some changes. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars. And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Here's Suggs. High post Batase. Banchero no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Suggs. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Brian.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
When Black puts his head down and plays downhill, boy, he's got a lot of stuff when he gets near that bucket off the drive.
Now here's Connect. Averaging around 6 a game. Whitehead. Three-pointer, no good. .114 left in the first. Pass to De Silva. Back to Richardson. From downtown. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Anthony with it. Guarded now by Black. Here's Whitehead. Now here's Connect. Hartenstein a screen. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment. To speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Black outside. Outside Richardson. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Richardson's got 6.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
On the wing, Anthony. Still no points. Outside connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac with the steal. Down low. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Bucks ahead. Up 1. We've got more in... Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Richardson. To the inside. Black. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's Whitehead. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
On the wing, Richardson. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Richardson's got 9 points. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Pass to Whitehead. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Carter can't get it to go.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Anthony with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Carter. Here's De Silva. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Whitehead can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And Anthony slams it in.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Orlando making some changes. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Pass to Whitehead. To the paint. The kick out to Kuzma. Outside connect from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Turner. Dort outside. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Now for an update on Jonathan Isaac's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make him miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Back to Porter. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Tell you what, it's been a different story for them at the line this season. When you measure those numbers against last season's, I mean, they've taken a big-time dip, guys.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Holmgren finishes with style in transition.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Here's Wagner. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Natadze. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here's Porter outside. That one no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Here's Turner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Pass to Suggs. For 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
We've got 1:48 left to the second period. And here's Jackson. Back to Porter. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Batase.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Suggs. Takes it inside. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Suggs. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Substitution on
the Bucks leading by 4. Anthony outside. Jackson the screen. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Bain. Pass to Carter. Back to Bain. Picked by Carter. The Magic need to put one up here. Over Biyombo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Anthony. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this game. Gets it up. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Milwaukee leading by 10. Now Porter. Pass to Turner. Right side Porter. Holmgren outside. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Jackson for 3. Orlando with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Banchero surveys. And he gets the jumper to drop. Banchero's got 5.
Banchero always a threat offensively. To me, he's the guy that can score from anywhere.
Banchero comes with a double team. Holmgren outside. Pass to Jackson. Now Porter. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
And here's Suggs. 9 points in the game. Now Banchero. Unloads. Bain, no good. The Bucks leading by 10. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
From deep, Bain. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Dort. Steps back. Now here's Porter. He has 7. Fires for 3. That one is off. Magic trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. BA, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Dort. Now here's Holmgren. With the fadeaway. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Personal foul.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Holmgren inside. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 14-point game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Porter a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren outside. Over Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Black with it. Wagner with a screen. Left side, Richardson. And he goes in for the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Bucks leading by 11. Here's Anthony. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whitehead. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Into the lineup, your Magic.
Now Black. And he dunks it down.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
The ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Whitehead, shot is good.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Black. And stolen by Anthony. In transition. Back to connect. Anthony outside. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Is Whitehead. Offline with a 3. Magic trail by 12. Black, right side. Pass to Howard. Back to Black. Over Anthony. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bucks leading by 12. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Whitehead. Give him 8 points now. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's Richardson. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Anthony with it. Now Carter defending. To the wing on the left. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Now here's Black. He's guarded by Anthony. Now Black to stop the drought. And he slams it in one-handed.
Carter Jr. with the unselfish play that time. Quality possession. And he makes a lot of those.
Outside connect. Back to Anthony. Pass to Whitehead. There's the three. Rebound by the Magic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Milwaukee leading by 14. And here's Anthony. To the wing, right side. Here's Whitehead. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And he's good on the second.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Black on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Whitehead. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. And so it's Milwaukee. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Really mucking it up on
The Bucks, 61.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And he lays it up and in.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
From deep, and Carroll connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Connect. And a two-handed jam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Outside Bain. Then Carroll the screen. Bain into the lane. takes the three. And Caro no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
With the step back. Pass to Whitehead. Now Connect. Launches it. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Count it.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
The Bucks leading by 17. Anthony outside. Outside Connect. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yes, it's good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
And your breaker is
Moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen moving forward, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Bucks leading by 15. Anthony outside. Whitehead. And he jams it home with authority.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And stolen by Anthony. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Pass to Anthony. Back to Jackson. The three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. Nice rebound, trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Up top, then Caro. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
This one for three. It doesn't go for him.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Wagner. Outside Bain. Releases. And he hits the jumper for two.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Porter with it. The three is up. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Van Caro right side. Here's Carter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Wendell Carter.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand. Boy, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
Holmgren! 17-footer is in.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Payne outside. For three, Carter. Oh, and Turner with a block. Now Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Magic trail by 17. Suggs outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Holmgren inside from 10 feet out. And then Turner with the dunk.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Buries it from outside.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win. But now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was from Miles Turner.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Porter fires! Money from 3!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd